Today's pickup consists of 3 pallets and 3,300 something pounds. Not sure exactly what the exact weight is, but over 3,000 pounds. 3 pallets. Picking up 100 miles from me in Moses Lake and going to Renton, Washington, which is like 170 loaded miles, and they're paying $750 on this load. It's, I mean, for that kind of weight, it's okay. For this time of the year, it's not bad. You know, it's the end of June, so fuel prices are high, load rates are low. The reason why they're paying so much for so little miles is because there's nobody else out here, and I need to get paid round trip, otherwise I'm not leaving home. So for me to be able to leave, it's got to pay round trip, otherwise it's not worth it, just because I can sit in the office and I can, you know, help out with dispatching and make money that way. I don't have to drive to make money. This is just for you guys, to show you guys what's going on, how to do this, and so on and so forth. So kind of like training videos is what this is for. They were posting it since morning for a couple hours, obviously couldn't find anybody, and eventually ended up giving it away to me. After I asked, like, hey, what's going on, guys? How come we never get an answer from you? Because we were, honestly, it's been a couple of years since we got a load from this brokerage. And he replies back saying, you guys are too far away. So I reply back saying, well, this is Moses Lake. Usually it's a dead zone, and we're just we're just 2 hours away, 100 miles out. It's not too far away for this area. Then he comes back a little later saying, okay, you're my only option, book it. So book it, here we go. Let's go pick this thing up. 3 pallets, over 3,000 pounds. It'll be a nice soft ride over there. We'll get this thing strapped in really good and be on our way. Thank you. Three pieces fit nice and easy in here. Still have room for one more pallet easily. That's what it looks like. Tied it up over here in the front so it doesn't slide anywhere, and then I tied up the rear one over there so that one doesn't go. Middle one, not gonna worry about it. It's like sitting in between the wheel wells, so it'll be okay. Let's get rolling. Guys, I wanted to explain, I feel like I need to, because a lot of people don't understand what's going on. The reason why I get loads that pay a round trip or pay a higher rate is because usually there are no loads in this area, and there are no loads from the areas that I pick up from. There's no loads. And then when there is a load, the load comes out maybe once a day, or maybe once a week, or once every 2 weeks. Otherwise, there's no freight. So if another driver comes and delivers over here, he's gonna sit here for a week until he gets a load out. it's not worth it for a driver to sit out here for a week, or in Montana or in Oregon or in Idaho, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. This is called the middle of nowhere. It's not where the freight is. So I hope you guys understand that in big cities where there's out here, like I said, the load comes out maybe once a day, or it could be once a week, if even that, maybe once every 2 weeks. When you're in a big city, like say Atlanta, Chicago, Cleveland, Memphis, Nashville, I mean, take any big city, LA, I mean, anything, Portland, Seattle, over there, loads come out every few seconds. By what that means is every 10, 15 seconds, maybe once a minute, a new load comes out. Out here, it's days and days and days until a load comes out. So unless somebody desperate is sitting here that wants to get out for gas money, they're definitely going to get out for gas money. But they just don't sit here because they know what's going on. If it's smart dispatch, they already know that there is no point to wait here because it's just so slow. You could deadhead 300 miles to Seattle and keep on going and get there in 4 hours and get another load and keep going. But some people, they just don't understand or want to wait or are afraid to move or whatever the case is. So that's why I get paid a round trip, because I'm not going to wait. Today's Friday. I'm not going to wait for a load from Seattle, which from Seattle, loads pay nothing out there. I mean, if I was to do say a local load comes out from Spokane to Spokane, I could probably get $250, maybe $300 for it. If a load comes out in Seattle like that, Seattle to Seattle, you can't even win it for 150 to 200 bucks. You can't win it out there because so much competition over there. And the loads are a bit slower out there as well. They're not like Atlanta or Chicago or Cleveland or Cincinnati or Louisville or any of those states or cities. So I hope that clears it up for you guys. I really hope you guys understand what's going on. Don't expect to get paid a round trip when you're in a big city, because there's competition there. And that competition is going to go for 85 cents to a dollar. And you're trying to get a round trip. Not going to happen unless nobody else wants the load.
It's very nice to meet you. What is your name? I've got to know. Your body's overwhelmed.
I guess some people think it's cool to be all dirty and nasty looking. I don't know, not my style. Oh, by the way, $6.24 in Washington, cheapest price for diesel. I'm just filling up at the cheapest places, that way I'm saving versus overspending. Even if I gotta put a half a tank in here, this is still better.
Got your back to back. That's when I gotta win you back. Let's go walking by the river where we both jumped in. Oh, we were in love then. I know that we could be again. Knees are on the ground. Oh, you got your back, back. I know that I can win you back. Well, don't be hasty, pretty mama, I can't let you down. Oh, you got your back, back. That's when I gotta win you back.
Finally made it on site. Some crazy whatchamacallit, traffic out here. Well, let's see. Employee entrance. Where's the driver entrance? Come on. Maybe over there. Maybe that's the driver entrance. Visitor entrance. There we go. Let's go see.
Let's go walking by the river where we both jumped in. Oh, we were in love then. I know that we could be again.
If it doesn't go to This one is over. You guys saw the unloading process. With 3 pallets, you do need to have some kind of either strap or chain or something with you. So I picked up a tow strap a long time ago. Used it probably 3 times. Maybe this is the 4th. Not sure exactly, but you know, 3 to 4 times I've already used it. And I've used the chain quite a bit before too. I used to carry a chain. Chain works good too. Sometimes the strap kind of gets in somewhere where it gets snagged and then it's hard to get it out or so. But if you learn how to use it and know how to use it properly eventually, you will be just fine. Took maybe 15 minutes for me to wait in line, and I was the only one in line. A little bit of a miscommunication where I need to be, but anyways, long story short, quick unload. As you guys can see, they just pulled the rest of the pieces out with the strap and I'm out of here. I do have another pickup to do, but that's in a whole nother video, different something else, so I'll explain all that here in a moment. And I will still be wearing the same shirt but different load. Welcome back to Eagle Express. I welcome you, and if you have not been on the channel before, if you're not following along, what we do is we do expedited freight. It's emergency time critical type of freight. Anyways, right now, like I told you guys before, I didn't even change my shirt, and it's load number 2 for me today. I'm doing it as a favor for another driver, but you know, it still has a benefit for me. It still does. It would not have a benefit if I wasn't here already, but I'm still making a bit. I'm still making a little bit. Picking up a piece of medical equipment, need to hand load it myself, and delivery is to Memphis, which I don't go to Memphis. You guys know that. I stick to the West Coast and mountain areas right here. Anyways, picking up this power supply medical equipment, hand load it, bring it to home base, and then another driver has a delivery on Monday in Spokane that's delivering a piece of medical equipment as well. So he's going to go deliver that piece, come by, pick up my piece, and go take it to Memphis. Why are we doing this? Why am I into this? Why? Well, it was posted for today pickup and delivery on Monday, and we're in a perfect relationship so far with the broker, so they give us, you know, leeway as far as when we can pick up, move in a little bit of time, and as far as delivery goes, especially when it goes to the dock, delivers to the dock instead of a clinic. If this would have to go to a clinic, pick up at a clinic and go back to a clinic, we definitely would not be having this. Anyways, I'll pick it up for him. He's gonna grab it, and we moved that whole delivery on to Thursday. Actually, by Thursday he has to get back to Memphis, which is just awesome. I'm sure it's home base for him, so he's gonna go even quicker. But you know, he can do whatever he wants. If he wants to relax a little bit and take his 4 days to get it done, that's okay too. You know, we have all the way up until Thursday. Beautiful weather here at home in the Spokane area. We got 71 degrees today. Here, 83. Now 82, it was just 83. Anyways, keeps jumping. 82. Super awesome here. And the thing is, if you guys live in the southern states, like, you know, Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, maybe even Minnesota where it's humid, any of those humid lower states, you know, Mississippi, anything like that, Alabama maybe. If it's hot over there, you guys have humidity on top of that as well, and it becomes unbearable for a lot of people. Here, when it's, you know, 82 degrees, humidity levels maybe like, I don't know, 10-15%, which I know how Florida can be. It could be, you know, 90 degrees and 90 or more % humidity. Here, we don't deal with that stuff, so we're all good. If it's warm here, when the wind blows, it feels like AC. You can actually stand in the sun and, you know, 85, 90 degrees, and you'll be fine. You're not going to scorch or, you know, be drenched in your own sweat because it's so hot and, you know, humid on top of it. We don't have humidity here, not even at the coast. This is that Friday afternoon, insane traffic just like it is in any other big city. This is what we deal with here. I'm not even close to I-5 yet, which is the horrible place. 405 and I-5 are the two horror interstates, or whatever you want to call them, out here in this part of the West Coast. But it's okay. Even this we deal with. The cool part is my ETA to my other drop was 4 o'clock. Well, I got there at like 4:40. It took 40 minutes longer because GPS kept on getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back with my ETA. And then now we're dealing with this traffic. But thankfully, that other place is going to be open until 9 p.m. they said, which is just makes me super happy and puts a big smile on my face, because I don't know how long it's going to take me. I know GPS said 6:30, so we gave broker an ETA of at least 7 o'clock, and if it changes, then we got to move it again, move that time again. But I mean, technically I could go into this carpool lane and go carpooling, but that's a $600 ticket. If I get that ticket, then I get no pay for what I'm doing now, and plus I'm going to be out of, a lot more money on top of that. We don't want to do that. It's not worth it. Okay, I got my freight out of the building already. It's sitting right over there, the blue case. I'm going to make myself a little easy ramp down to get loaded. I'll show you guys what I mean. Easy peasy, that's how you do this stuff. If you do find yourself a spot on the, if you got a short ramp, not like mine's 8-footer. Usually drivers get the 6-footers. Those are easy to find at Harbor Freight. But if you want to spend 400 or 600 bucks, you can get one like I do, 8-footer, makes it easier. Or find yourself a low spot and a high spot in the parking lot where you're picking it up, if it's possible. Not all parking lots are like this, or some are flat, some are not. Anyways, this makes it easier. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. See? And I'm in a hole. Look at this. See? The van is in the hole, so it just went right in there. Okay, let's get going.